Hello, grade 4 students. Let us start with our science class. We are going to learn our chapter 4, Adaptation in Animals. This chapter is for your SDL, that is self-directed learning. In this chapter, you will learn about what is the meaning of adaptation, why adaptation is necessary, and what are the different types of adaptation in animals. So, let us begin with our chapter 4. Adaptation in animals. Have you heard of dinosaurs? They lived on the earth long time ago. Then they died due to sudden changes in the climate of the earth. The earth's climate changed so quickly that dinosaurs were unable to adapt to the changed climate. Usually, living things adjust themselves to their surroundings or they change themselves according to the environment to survive. This is called adaptation. Adaptation to environment. We know that different animals live in different types of environment. They need food and shelter to live, for which they depend on their environment. The place where an animal lives, obtain food and get shelter is known as its habitat. Animals can survive if they are well adjusted to their habitats. Animals are categorized into different groups according to their habitats. Terrestrial animals. Animals that live on land are called terrestrial animals. Their body organs help them to live on land. Animals such as tiger, gorilla, dog, lizard, leopard, pig, horse, cat, mouse, rabbit are terrestrial animals. Now, features of these land animals. What are the features of land animals? Number one, they have lungs to breathe air. Number two, many of them have sharp teeth and claws to catch their food. Number three, most of them have well-developed legs to move and run fast to protect themselves from predators. Some animals, such as snake, do not have legs but have scales that help them in crawling on the ground. Number four, they have well-developed sense organs to help them to look for food and to feel changes in their surroundings. Polar animals. Some animals, such as the polar bears, live in very cold places. They have thick fur to protect them from harsh cold. They also have a thick layer of fat under their skin. In winter, polar animals become inactive and sleep for few months. It is called hibernation. Some animals, such as frogs, lizards, rats, bears, etc., cannot bear extreme cold. So, they eat as much as possible in summer and sleep for several months in holes or caves and undergo hibernation. Desert animals. Camels live in deserts. The climate is cold at night and extremely hot in the day. Camels get very little water to drink. The camel is able to protect itself from the extreme heat of the sun during the day and the harsh cold during the night. Because it has several adaptations, it can live without food and water for a very long time. It can live on the fat which is stored in its hump for several days. Now, aquatic animals. Now, what are aquatic animals? Animals that live in water are called aquatic animals. Crab, fish, sea turtle, snail are aquatic animals. Their body organs are suited to live in water. Fish and crab have gills to breathe in water. Other aquatic animals, such as dolphins and whales, do not have gills to breathe in water. They come up to the surface of water and breathe through their lungs. Turtles have paddle-like feet, and ducks have webbed feet to swim easily in water. Fish have fins that help them to swim. Amphibian animals. Animals that can live both on land and in water are called amphibians. Frogs, newts, salamanders, toads, etc. are amphibians. These animals breathe on land through their lungs and through their moist skin in water. Their legs help them to move on land and to swim in water. Moving ahead to arboreal animals. Animals such as monkeys, flying squirrel, sloth spend most of their time on tall trees. These animals are called arboreal animals. Monkeys are able to swing on trees through their strong arms and legs. They can grip branches with their tails. Other arboreal animals such as tree lizard, squirrels, and opossums have strong clubs to support them while climbing the tree. They also have spines or plates on their body to prevent them from slipping. Another type of habitat or adaptation is for aerial animals. Animals such as birds, bats, butterflies, etc. fly in the air. They are called aerial animals. These aerial animals have light and hollow bones. They also have feathers that make their bodies light in weight and help them to fly. The shape of the body enables them to cut through air easily. This type of body shape is called streamline shape. Migration. Some birds live in very cold places. They are unable to survive in these places when it is extremely cold. So, they fly to warm places to reproduce and to get food easily. Many such birds come to India also. These birds go back to their subpolar homes when winter is over. They do this every year, and these regular trips are known as migration. They go back to their place from where they have migrated when the climate is normal. This is called migration. Adaptation in animals for food. As we all know that animals are categorized in different groups according to their eating habits. Some animals are herbivores, some are carnivores, some are omnivores, and some are parasites. Animals have different adaptations that enable them to eat different kinds of food. Herbivores such as zebra, elephant, rabbit, cow, giraffe eat plants. They have very sharp front teeth to bite and cut the plant parts and strong large grinding teeth for chewing their food. They also have strong and long legs which help them to walk long distances to search for food. Carnivorous animals such as lion, tiger, eagle, vultures, etc. eat flesh. Most carnivorous animals have long, sharp pointed teeth and strong beak to tear the flesh. Their strong legs help them run fast and catch their prey. Birds such as vultures and eagles have sharp hooked beaks to catch the prey and tear its flesh. Omnivores such as bears, turtles, cat, crows, dogs, etc. eat plant as well as flesh of other animals. They have both sharp and flat teeth to eat a variety of food. Parasites. Some animals such as mosquitoes, leeches, bugs, etc. depend on other animals for their food. Some of these animals live in the bodies of other animals. They are toothless, but they have second tubes to suck the blood from the bodies of humans and other animals. Such animals are called parasites. Adaptation for protection. All animals need protection from their enemies so that their species can survive and reproduce. Animals are also hunted and eaten by humans and other animals, as well as they have developed different ways to defend themselves from their enemies. Some animals, such as deer, mice, zebras, lions, tigers, are able to run very fast for their protection. The spots or stripes on the bodies of some animals help them to merge with their surroundings, which makes it difficult for their enemies to see them. This is called camouflage. Chameleons, polar bears, stick insect, grasshoppers, etc. They form camouflage on the place where they are. Zebra, leopards, tigers are examples of such animals. Polar bears have brown coats in summer but white fur in winter. The stick insects and leaf insects look like a stick and leaf respectively. Such animals cleverly merge with their surroundings. They cannot be easily detected by their enemies. Some animals, such as tortoise and snails, have hard shells on their bodies for their protection. Some animals, like snakes, protect themselves by pretending themselves to be dead when they are in danger. Some animals have strong horns. When they see any opponent, they use their horns to fight. Deer, buffaloes, rhinoceros, etc. have horns. Protect animals and save our planet. Like humans, plants and animals also play a significant role to maintain the balance in nature. Animals such as dinosaurs and mammoths are now extinct because they could not adapt to the changing environment. We must protect the animals and their habitats. We must show kindness to them and start conservation programs to protect endangered animals. Thank you. So students, in this chapter, we have covered the entire topic what we are supposed to understand in this chapter, adaptation of animals. Now, once we have seen this entire video, I want you all to open your science course book chapter 4 and read the entire chapter. Once that is done, I am going to share you the checkpoint questions in our course book chapter 4 and all the question answers of chapter 4 in application book A. I'm going to share the PDF of both of them. So I want you to first read chapter 4 and then write down all the question answers in your course book and application book A afterwards. Okay. Happy learning. Bye all of you. Thank you.